What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video, what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to do an exercise. What exercise, you ask? The exercise is what will happen if Rashawn Slater and Micah Parsons was both off the board. If we pick at 11, I'm fully confident in our coaching staff. When we do pick at 11, I am fully confident that we'll get the job done with whatever player they select. Now, for us Giants fans, there's been a topic. Should we take defensive line? Should we take offensive line? Should we take wide receiver? What should we take at 11? I can sit here and tell you that 11 is a really good spot, and no matter who we take, I'm fully happy, and I'll be fully happy, and I'll fully love and support and bring on in at open arms. As long as it's not a cornerback, as long as it's not a quarterback, I'll be alright. If it is a cornerback, that'll be awesome, but we don't really need that. Now, I know a lot of offense. I know a lot of Giants fans been saying like, yo, we need offensive line, but what I'm trying to do here in this video is give you an example of what would you do if this was to happen. And if you still have an offensive lineman that you rank as high as these players, then by all means, let's take them. But if you don't, I just kind of want to do this exercise to see, this could really happen. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. The first player I have taken off the board, obviously, we didn't have to go into it, but we are. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson over to Jacksonville. You know, I'm not even going to take the time to go over that one. Okay, we got Zach Wilson on the Jets, and then we got Justin Fields in San Francisco. Now, in the next scenario, in the next exercise, we're going to have a trade. We're going to have San Francisco taking Mac Jones, because I truly believe that Mac Jones is probably the quarterback that is a system quarterback that, you know, he's not a play. He's a playmaker, but he doesn't take that much chances. You know, your Justin Fields of the world, your Trey Lances of the world, they're out there. They're gonna try to take any chance they can possibly get. Your Josh Allens, your Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Not to compare them soon, but to compare them to in the sense of the chances that they're willing to take. Whereas in Mac Jones is more like a system quarterback. You know, Kyle Shanahan wants to run his offense like Madden. So with Mac Jones, it gives him an ability to, you know, hey, look at your reads, go through the progressions. You know, play the system right. You know, play Kyle Shanahan's system the way Kyle Shanahan wants his quarterbacks to play. He doesn't want too much chances. He wants them to see what he sees and just get it done, get the job done. Okay, that's what Kyle Shanahan wants. All right, so I don't have them taking Mac Jones there. I have them taking Justin Fields there. I just have them like being a whole smoke screen, and I just think that Justin Fields is a better player, so why pass him up? So Justin Fields at 3. All right. At 4, we have trade. Actually, this one, sorry, I said the next exercise was going to have a trade. I meant this one we have a trade. The next exercise, we're for sure going to take Mac Jones to San Francisco. But this one, we actually have a trade. What trade, you may ask? I have Atlanta Falcons trading out of pick 4 over to pick 8, making a trade for Carolina Panthers. I have the Carolina Panthers trading the pick 8 overall, the second round of this year, and the first round next year, just to move up 1 spots. If you feel like that's a lot, you can leave a comment down below, but that's what I have them doing. I have them taking Penei Sewell out of Oregon. Why? Because they just grabbed Sam Darnold. I have them securing that spot for Sam Darnold. You know, bringing in the new quarterback, the new toy that they want to play with. They want to resurrect his career because he didn't really do well at the Jets. The Jets didn't really surround him with great players. So what is Carolina going to do? What is Matt Rhule going to do? What is that organization going to do? They're going to get the best tackle in the draft. They're going to be like, here, Sam Darnold, we believe in you. That builds confidence. That builds a lot of confidence. Builds a good relationship in Carolina. All right, I have the Bengals selecting Jamar Chase. Yeah, they could go Pitts. I think Pitts is a generational player, but Jamar Chase, I have Cincinnati saying, God damn it, we really like Penei Sewell. Yeah, we can go with Rashawn Slater, but I just feel like with Chase being there, they're gonna kind of get that go down memory lane, seeing what LSU did in the championship game, seeing what Joe Burrow was able to complete. You know, Joe Burrow wasn't even talked about. It was all about Tua. It was all about Justin Herbert. And then he had that one season with Jamar Chase, and the two of them, you know, obviously everybody on that football field deserved and played tribute to that championship. But you know, with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow leading the charge, you know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna just try to recreate that LSU dynasty, that one season in not really a dynasty, but that LSU, like the LSU dynasty that was that one season, how good it was that one season. They'll try to recreate that in the Bengals, and they're thinking of it like, yo, you know, we could take an offensive line, but you know, Jamar Chase is special, and we can't pass him by, okay? So I have them taking Chase. I have Pitts there at Miami. Yeah, Miami. They could go. They could go Gord. They could go Rashawn Slater. They could go. But also one more time again, I have him looking at Kyle Pitts and saying, nah. We ain't passing on Kyle Pitts. He's coming with us. Tua, young quarterbacks, they depend on tight ends. I noticed that a lot. A tight end could really help a young player perform. Kyle Pitts, just throw the ball up. Tua, if you're about to get sacked, just let it go in the direction of Pitts. He'll catch it. He'll find a way to get that ball. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good selection for Miami there. At pick 7, this is where a lot of people's probably going to disagree. I have the Detroit Lions taking Micah Parsons. The reason why I have to take Micah Parsons is because they need kind of like that quarterback for the defense. If you look at does the Detroit Lions defense scare you? It takes two sides of the balls. Yeah, they could go Waddle. Yeah, they could go Devontae Smith to help out Golf. But I really think in the Lions organization, they're going to look at Micah Parsons as being a generational player. Yeah, he had his off-field issues. I'm not going to get into that. I totally don't want him in the league if all of that comes to light, and it was true. But that being said, just thinking and staying on his football IQ and on his football, like I said, if you don't know who Micah Parsons is, obviously you do, but if you don't, just go watch my video. I made a video on his channel, on my channel. Hopefully he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He should be out there preparing for the draft. But if he does, that's awesome, because I know one of these receivers have a YouTube channel. I need to go check that out too. But anyhow, long story short, with as much as receivers that you can go take in the second round, as we've been talking about that as the Giants community going forward, like there's so much receivers that could drop in the second round, right? So what if the Lions think the same way? Like, yo, you can't get a stud linebacker in the second round. The Micah Parsons not going to be there in the second round. All right, so let's just take them at 7. So that's what I have them doing. Okay. I have Atlanta coming back at pick 8, and this is gonna shock a lot of people. But originally I had them go Patrick Surtain, and I had Dallas do something sneaky, and I had Dallas take Rashawn Slater right underneath us, because that's something that Dallas would do, and Dallas. If you look at Dallas's offensive line, it's kind of deteriorating. People are getting old, people are retiring, and they had one of the best lit lines in the league in the past 5 years. They had one of the top lines, you know what I'm saying? They just paid Dak Prescott. They do want to build a line for the future. I could see Dallas doing that, but I also could see Atlanta doing that. Now, a lot of people saying, like, this year is so good at quarterback. There's so much quarterbacks. Atlanta needs to take a quarterback now. No. You don't. There's always going to be someone special. I just talked about what happened with Joe Burrow. There's always going to be someone special coming out of college. You got this kid from USC. He's, who knows how his season's going to go. We got a bunch of people coming out. That's going to be solid quarterbacks, in the upcoming futures. Maybe not as deep as this year's, but think about it. What if they go take a I know Atlanta got, they're working on the offensive line, and I know Atlanta got pretty good pieces there on offensive line, but really not anything to scare any the opposing defensive line. So what if Atlanta goes and they take and correct me if I'm wrong, if you feel like Atlanta's line is good and they don't need Rashawn Slater, please comment down below. I want to hear your opinions on it, because I'm still learning as a football fan too. You gain knowledge every day. I'm not 100% right. Like I said, this is all just my opinion. So if you feel like I'm wrong on these kind of things, just please, by all means, go leave comments down below. I want to hear from you guys, all right? I have them taking Rashawn Slater, being that they can set up Matt Ryan for exit. Matt Ryan, you have so much weapons. I know it's hard to get open, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta really needs defense, so I can totally see them taking a Patrick Surtain. So that's why I just gave you that Cowboys situation, because Cowboys could go take a J.C. Horn, but I could see Cowboys taking Rashawn Slater, so that's why I just gave you that scenario. But let's just twist it up. What if we have Atlanta? What if they take Rashawn Slater because they feel like they want to improve that offensive line for Matt's exit, and whoever they bring in, they already have that offensive line set. You know what I'm saying? They're building that offensive line so that whoever replaces Matt Ryan, they don't have to struggle of being behind a bad offensive line. They already have that place in there, so the next quarterback, whether it be next year, whether it be 2023, whatever it may be, can come in there and really have a stud offensive line, or not a stud offensive line, but a improved offensive line. You think about yeah, you can go defense. They just took a cornerback not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they could go another one, but I just think it makes more sense for them to go offensive lineman. And a lot of people may disagree. A lot of people may not like that. May not like the pick. They could use a safety. They could use an edge rusher. But well, right now, maybe if they trade back. But right now, I have them taking Rashawn Slater. I know that's weird in a lot of different ways, but I'm just giving you guys this as a scenario, okay? All right, we got Trey Lance we got Trey Lance falling to the Broncos, and there's another team that could take Rashawn Slater. You know what I'm saying? The Broncos. Everybody says that the Broncos needs a quarterback, that the Broncos want a quarterback. Yo, the Broncos also need a tackle. They also need help. You know what I'm saying? So they could easily take Rashawn Slater. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. That whole stretch that he could fall, but in this exercise, I have him going to Atlanta. I have them taking Trey Lance, and then have the Cowboys taking Patrick Surtain, which leaves us to the scenario where we just have Waddle and we just have Devontae Smith. Okay, now let me just go over one without trades. One, just real fast, this other exercise I had Trevor Lawrence going 1, Zach Wilson going 2, Mac Jones going 3, Kyle Pitts going 4, Penei Sewell going 5, Jamar Chase going 6, Micah Parsons against the Lions at pick 7. I got Carolina taking Rashawn Slater at pick 8. I got Justin Fields at pick 9. I got Patrick Surtain at pick 10. Which leaves us again with a scenario where we got Jalen Waddle and we got Devontae Smith. Alright? So I wanted to just give those exercises out to you guys. Let me know what you guys think about them. Thank you guys for watching this video. Now, whoever we take at 11, I'm fully confident. And I fully believe in this coaching staff. But if I just gave you 2 scenarios, just run through that last one again, because I know I took like 10 minutes to give you one long scenario and I gave you one fast one. Let's just run through that last one more time. I got Trevor Lawrence at number 1, Zach Wilson at number 2, Mac Jones at number 3, Kyle Pitts at number 4, Penei Sewell to the Bengals at number 5. The Dolphins grabbed Jamar Chase. The Lions still Micah Parsons. The Carolina still Rashawn Slater from us. Justin Fields and then Patrick Surtain. So Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Broncos can go. But if you look at Rashawn Slater getting past Carolina, getting past Broncos, and getting past Dallas, alright, that's gonna be really the stretch. If you really want Rashawn Slater, those are really gonna be the stretch to watch. Watch the Lions. It's so deep at wide receivers, like we keep on talking about in this draft. Watch them come and just grab Micah Parsons. So we have a scenario where we have Micah Parsons off, we have Rashawn Slater off, and I'm just mentioning those 2 players because those are the 2 players that I've truly believe that could fit at 11. Okay, there's other players that we can get at 11, but I don't feel they need to get selected that high. Maybe we can trade back to get them. If you guys have any players that you guys feel that you guys still would want to take over Waddle, over Smith at 11, please let me know. Leave their names down in the comments. Alright, all that being said, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you guys so much. If it wasn't for you guys, there'll be no channel. Like the video, subscribe to the video, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.